Good morning.
Is that our port?
Yes. This is New Brunswick, St. John Bay of Fundy, they call it.
The water's brown.
I know. It is brown. Muddy, I guess. What is that noise? Is that like horns? You hear that? Look out there. It's hills. And look at the little island with the lighthouse on it. There's the port. Right over there. It's 8 something. On day 11 or day 4 of the cruise, right?
Yeah.
Day 11 of the trip, day 4 of the cruise. So different and so nice. And it's so cool outside again. It was 51 degrees last night. It was so cold. Wow. Are you excited?
So excited.
I am too. Oh, this is so different, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, we gotta get to breakfast in 30 minutes. Well, the breakfast we're going to. Here's our view from the other side of the ship. We're slowly moving. See, we're getting ready to pull in down there. I'm going to get seafood eggs Benedict, which that's what I got last time on the Pearl, and then here. This is my favorite thing. I know you're getting steak.
Yeah.
No eggs. Yeah, as long as you're eating the steak, I'm fine with that.
I'm probably gonna get just try the pancakes, even though I usually hate pancakes.
Try them. I think actually they were really good on this, on the Pearl. And then they have the fresh fruit in there. And I'm gonna get me a pot of coffee. And I'm so excited about today. The port, it reminds me of going into Guadalupe. I know you weren't there, but it looked very different, you know? So steak, potatoes, and pancakes.
That was yesterday.
Seafood eggs Benedict, and it's so good. There's like little pieces, it's like lobster sauce and scallops in there. You guys probably remember that from the Pearl. That's what we got every morning. Ready? I'm excited. New place I've never set foot. New place I've never set foot before. Oh, so exciting. Ooh. This is cool. 5:30, we gotta be back. Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning, thank you. Okay, cool. I got a guidebook, I got a map, we're gonna go look at this. They're showing trolley tours here, but I'm just gonna see what it is, okay?
So we have a 1 hour 15-minute trolley tour. We have a 3-hour highlights tour. We have a 5.5-hour St. Martin's tour.
Dang.
And we have a 6-hour top 10 tour.
It's different. If you get off the ship in the Caribbean, you can find local buses and local taxis and local tours, affordable. I'm not saying these aren't affordable, I'm just saying $45 to $55 for like an hour tour with no other options. And they put it on your shipboard account too, so it's kind of connected to the cruise ship. There's not a lot of options there because it's not a huge, port. I don't really want to just ride a bus.
Yeah.
And it wasn't hop on, that one. Anyway, I'm just gonna look around right now because I feel that I'm safe doing that because I get to actually, don't you rather just walk around?
Yeah.
I mean, a bus is cool too,
It is.
but I like to walk around.
It's nice to kind of be in the environment.
Yeah. Look, they're selling fudge and like coated nuts, and this is another one. This is like the marketplace where where all the local shops and oh my gosh, look, there's the little buses. That is the cutest. Nara. It's all fur stuff. And look at the little sheep. I know how much you love little sheep.
Oh my god.
Fur gloves and fur teddy bears. If you like fur, then...
I love this one.
Oh, $2 for lanyard. You should get a Canadian one.
Where's the Canadian?
There has to be one. You get one for everywhere you've been. Wouldn't that be cool?
There you go.
Oh, that's cute. You wouldn't want it. It's red.
Yeah. I like this one though.
Yeah, me too. So the only thing I don't like about the hop off on bus, it only being one brand, is you see the line behind me, right? They said at least 30, 20 minutes at least to wait for a bus at every stop. It could take a lot of your day out. Taxi. Okay. Well, there's a few people offering tours here. I don't really know anything about that. I guess we just walk this way. Everybody seems to be going down that road right there. Look, Steamer's Lobster Company. Look at our ship, you guys. So pretty. I'm following the crowd. It's nice out here. It's 50 something, but the sun makes it perfect. Apparently that was a walking tour. you could follow behind and listen, Minara.
I know.
I'm just saying, I had no idea until he started talking about. I heard him say that they're talking about the people up on the bridge. I heard him say that when we get back, the ship will be sitting several feet higher. I didn't hear why.
Probably because it's tight.
Yeah, probably. Look at that. It's like a little San Francisco. I think we're up in the tour again. We need to go around. Look at that. What's that? St. John Transit. Tickets available. There's an Avis and Budget rental car right there. As you can see, not far from the cruise ship at all. That'd be fun. Guess what I saw? Through the trees. Did you see anything? Beaver tails. Beaver tails. Oh, beaver tails. That's our goal.
Oh
beaver tails and
we couldn't find
poutine.
any yesterday.
I know. What's this? What's this tour? Hey.
This is a 2-hour city tour. We have 2 different stops on the tour itself. The old St. John City Market and also Reversion Falls Rapids.
Okay.
Now each one of those stops are approximately 15 to 20 minutes in time frame. Washroom facilities are provided both of those stops, and you will see all 4 corners of the city during the tour, north, south, east, and west. It's $25 American or $30 Canadian, and I leave here in about 30 minutes time.
Alrighty. I think that I might want to do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom first over here and look, there's a beaver tail place, but right now I need to go to the bathroom.
It'll be $10 Canadian
Really?
because I'm under 15.
Yes. Oh wow. Okay, let's do it then.
Though I think they're gonna think I'm lying because I don't.
You're not. You're not lying. Okay, I'm coming back. Unless I find beaver tails somewhere else on the tour. We have half an hour. We're gonna run to the bathroom and then we're gonna get on the bus. That's cool. Walk down the terminal a bit. Much more affordable. $25 for 2-hour tour. $10 if you're under 15.
Yeah.
Compared to 45 and 55. The other place was 45 just for like an hour and 20 or 30 minutes. Look at the bus. So he said here in the market square, right there is the bathrooms in case anybody wants to know. Look at the lanterns. They're so pretty. It's a little lighthouse too. Oh. So we're looking for the washrooms. I forgot that's what they call it here in Canada, washroom. That's the public library upstairs, and look at the books on the wall. It's beautiful. They have a little place to sit outside and everything. Washrooms this way. People are running. Going back to the bus. I wanted a bottle of water and I saw a machine, but they only take change. How weird is that?
So weird.
Put that in your pocket then, for now. Oh yeah. Nice. We're on the bus. This is exciting.
Yeah, it is.
I'm excited. So this tour was 25 USD and 10 for 15 and under. So $35. This is nice. And here's a little map of the area. Whatever, you know, you might want to look at that, look online. I don't know where we're going. He said Old Town and the Reversing Falls and some other place. Basically the highlights, right? Okay, so they told us that this all green here is Wi-Fi. That's nice that it's marked on there. King Square. We were at the city market, right, Minara? Public, like St. John public Wi-Fi. A lot of it.
Damage, and that was in 1877. In today's dollars, that would be up into the billions. We're here on our door
where
side.
the immigrants had to stop and be checked for contagious diseases, kind of like
St.
Ellis
Patrick's
Island.
Square. And there's a Celtic cross there, which is 50% size replica of the Celtic cross that's out on Partridge Island. That's to commemorate all the Irish immigrants who died on the island from various diseases that they came down with on their long journey by boat. And what the ships would do is they'd line up that lamp. It could be seen 3 miles out into the harbor at night. And they'd line up that lamp with a weather vane on top of one of the churches that would be going by. And the weather vane's a 5-foot long brass salmon. And the designers built that building to resemble the shape of a cruise ship.
Oh my gosh, that building there? That's so cool.
So when you're on the other side of the city looking over, it looks like a little cruise ship
Oh my
sitting there.
gosh, that building right there. That's my kind of building. With the balconies and everything.
The condos sell for about between 300 and 400,000.
Wow, that's not bad at all.
Now coming up on the door side is a red brick building, which is the Seamen's Mission. This was established by Marie Tilley, and she was the wife of Samuel Leonard Tilley, who was a father of Confederation.
Oh my
Coming
gosh,
up right
look
in
at
front of
that
us is
nice
King Street, which is one of our main streets in town.
So cute.
And we'll be heading.
The shortest, steepest, widest main street in
The
all of
street
Canada.
actually rises approximately 20 stories from bottom to top.
Whoa.
In just a 2-block span.
Subaru. Wow.
I guess that's a record for Canada. There's nothing else like it in the whole country.
Cool. The flowers are beautiful.
Yeah.
It's tulips here. That's how
So
far
pretty.
behind they are.
As we come around King Square, we'll see another monument right on my side of the coach. And that's of Sir Charles Gorman. It's right here with the speed skating.
Look, is it a cemetery? Oh. Pretty. This is the largest church in the city. It's one block. Wow, it's beautiful. Look at the large gold salmon weather vane up there.
You'll see a statue of Samuel de Champlain. He's credited with discovering this area, and he sailed into the harbor on St. John the Baptiste Day in 1604.
Beautiful old Victorian style homes.
Yeah. Very intricate and detailed work was put into these buildings, and these would have been more influential people that lived here.
Wow.
And in 40 and 42, if you look through the green doors, you can see the original mahogany interior doors that survived the St. John fire. One of our castles here in the city. We had a brewmaster named Simeon Jones, and he was on a trip to Montreal, and he saw this castle on his trip there. So he went in and actually obtained a copy of the plans, and when he came back to St. John, he had the home reconstructed the same as the one in Montreal, and it was given to his wife as a birthday present on her
Wow,
birthday.
nice. I would like to go in there. It's beautiful.
Yeah, that's a heck of a castle.
Donald
Right here on the north
Sutherland
side, this is where Donald Sutherland lived as a young man.
lived in that house right there. The cream colored
He
one.
pursued an acting career when he moved to Toronto, and then later on down into the United States, where he became a very successful actor.
15-minute break right here at the city market. I believe he said it was the oldest market in Canada. There's the King Square. Just walk in here, huh? I want some water so bad. Oh, this is gonna be cool. The oldest indoor city market in Canada, I believe he said. Oh, this is so fun. I love this place. I need water. That's what I want. Try the gelato.
Yes. What? I think
A
looks
little
like
gelato
really
and sweet shop. So did you just try regular and other salted?
I like the salted one better.
Okay. I'm glad he gave you the small one.
Salted
That
small.
place is delicious.
When you put ice cream in it,
Yeah.
it fills up really
Yeah,
fast.
so she got, there was regular caramel and salted caramel. She liked the salted caramel
I didn't like
better.
the regular caramel at all.
Let's go that way a little. And I got a, I'll show you guys later, but I got a, like a rolled waffle cone dipped in butterscotch. Oh, I always wanted to find sodas or something that's made.
Bomb energy drink.
Never saw this before. Who likes ginger beer though? United Kingdom. I bought Trevon like that right there, iron brew. And I got 2 waters. Yeah, I'm gonna take it home to him.
I know, right?
We'll see if he likes it. It's like what we get from Cracker Barrel. It's his little candies. Yeah,
I'm getting
it's the
one.
same ones, but it's just a big maple leaf.
I want one.
Okay. And look at this. Fudge and peanuts. Premier chocolatier. It'll melt by the time we get home, but we can eat it ourselves. That was a whirlwind of quick shopping, trying, and buying. Oh, that was so fun, and I loved this so much. I didn't see the bathroom, but oh well. There'll be another stop. Washroom, excuse me. Let's see if those beeping noises go off and it's time to walk. Okay, never mind. Let's just walk. Come on. So beautiful here and peaceful. I love it. I really do. From the looks of this town we pulled up, I didn't really know if I would, like it that much, but I really do.
660 million years old.
So that's called pre-Cambrian rock, and some of the oldest rock known to man.
Yeah, some of the rock at St. John is the oldest rock known to man.
Wow, that's cool. I want a piece of it. Just laying all over there, just take a little piece. 2013 Guinness World Record winner, Marigold Project. The little kids plant like thousands of marigolds. It's so cool. McDonald's. Has a little Canada maple leaf on it.
Does
It's
anyone know
so
what the
cute.
Canadian embassy is?
Look at it.
Tim
I
Hortons.
don't know if you guys can see it.
Yeah, Tim Hortons. Now we're coming up to the old New Brunswick Museum. And that's going to be on the door side of the coach.
Oh, it's
The
beautiful.
original building that was here was called the Gesner Institute. And Mr. Gesner is famous for discovering kerosene in the Maliseet tribes. And they couldn't pass through the reversing falls because the water was treacherous. So they would portage their canoes and their cargo up from the river, and they'd come across here and down across over into the bay. And that way they could avoid the reversing falls.
The Indians used to carry their stuff along the path.
And actually in those days, a lot of the Indians thought that the river was possessed because it flowed in two different directions. So they thought it was possessed with evil spirits. And there's an interesting story behind this home. Mr. Gregory had a very large and successful sawmill just down behind this building. We'll be going by it. You look out the back and you look down the hill, and that's where he had the sawmill. So he literally lived right on top of the hill. And he had a daughter who married a sea captain. And they went on a voyage over to England for their honeymoon. And while they were there, they bought lots of furnishings and possessions for their home for when they, after the honeymoon. And they had them all shipped back to St. John while they continued on their honeymoon in Europe. And when they got home, they went down to the port to try to claim their possessions that they had purchased when they were in Europe. And they found that they couldn't get their belongings because the ship that they sent them back on was the Titanic.
No!
So they lost everything that they bought.
That's terrible.
It was actually lucky for them that they did go back. They continued on, so they survived.
Oh, that was an awesome story, an awesome house.
True story.
This is an awesome tour. That is really cool.
This film was filmed entirely on this location. Most of it, all the school scenes and the pool scenes were filmed here.
Children of a Lesser God.
And other scenes were filmed throughout the city. So
Filmed
Children
in
of a
this
Lesser God, Marley Matlin and William Hurt.